$50 million. Like, I don't know, it's one of my who knows, who gives a shit. Where did most of the money go? Houses or
planes? It's stupid shit. It was fun.
Because of the of boxing. Just
also
like
money.
Just like but I don't even think he don't need any money. He
spends so much money.
Also has gotten really into NFTs.
And if you in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right now, go get Mayweather. That's my new NFT. I've been working on.
Joe Rogan and Mike Tyson have publicly questioned Floyd Mayweather's financial stability, pointing to his relentless exhibition fights and lavish spending, despite a $42 million investment. Allegations of scams and money troubles persist, their remarks suggest that Mayweather's wealth may be more fragile than it appears, fueling talk that he's broke.
How do you feel about Floyd, though?
Huh?
How do you feel about
awesome
Floyd?
Fighter, great fighter. You know, he's a little too into himself. You know, he should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be fucking arrogant. You expect us to be ignorant and arrogant. Look where we came from.
That's why I asked the question earlier about you mentoring fighters, because I feel like Floyd looked at you growing up like every other fighter. And the persona and the lifestyle was like, growing up in the hood, we looked at it like, that's Mike Tyson. We see the cars, the jewelry, the flair. Like, you was a movie star. You was a hero.
I didn't see that.
Tell me, so like, what's the difference now from like your era to today?
No one was afraid of anyone. Everyone really believed they can beat him.
But it's a business, more business, it's more money than everybody.
Floyd Mayweather changed the game up when he turned into the pretty boy.
Yeah, that was cool too. But he had to get in that ring and fight too. He had to fight the best competitor. He wiped everybody out. And that's why he's who he is. He beat everybody. He beat everybody I thought would give him a chance. He just wiped everybody out. Nobody can even match him. The best. He didn't pick guys. He took the best. Even the guys I picked against him, he beat everybody, made everybody wrong. Right. And that's why he's who he is.
Mike Tyson expressed his concern over Floyd Mayweather's actions following his retirement despite stepping away from professional boxing. Mayweather continued rigorous training and even returned for exhibition bouts. Tyson criticized this, implying that Floyd's continued efforts were less about passion for the sport and more about needing money, a move that undermines the legacy of a retired.
You don't think there's an opportunity to land a big punch on Floyd?
Let me tell you something about Floyd. This is what I don't like about him either. No matter whatever we say about him, and it could be true, but he's in that gym. He's a rat. He retired, but he stays in the gym. He can't help it. It's just he don't do drugs. That's his heroin. The gym.
Someone told me this. They say he does not. He doesn't have a vice. Yeah. He doesn't have a vice.
No, he does. The gym.
The gym.
Champion Mayweather made headlines with the acquisition of 6 commercial buildings, totaling $42 million. While this appears to be a strategic move toward long-term wealth, it's also seen as a countermeasure to criticism regarding his extravagant spending. This significant purchase suggests a shift in focus from flashy displays to securing financial assets.
We got two more deals I want to get into. Floyd Mayweather just did a big deal. It's a short one, so let's get into that. Floyd Mayweather Jr. just bought $402 million in a real estate portfolio. That's dope. That's super dope. It says the retired boxer has gone into contract to pay $402 million for a 1,000 unit affordable housing portfolio of more than 60 buildings. $402 million, Floyd got 60 buildings. The multifamily deal for properties concentrated in Upper Manhattan will be one of the city's biggest this year. A slice of the portfolio closed Wednesday. The remainder is expected to close in the fourth quarter or early 2025. That's dope. Floyd just spent $400 million and got 1,000 units and 60 buildings.
Joe Rogan weighed in on Mayweather's recent exhibition fights, noting that these appearances may not be about love for boxing, but rather a necessity to uphold an expensive lifestyle. Rogan's commentary sheds light on the possibility that these bouts are driven by financial obligations rather than personal ambition or sporting interest.
Ambition. So that's what's What's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him, and he's doing it as an exhibition. It doesn't even hurt his record.
Because of the drug of boxing. Just
also
like
money.
Just like but I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any.
Floyd, are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's playing for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests that he can get money from.
Hopefully.
And not just boxing. But it's the drug of getting. Floyd still trains when even when he doesn't have a.
Rogan also pointed out that Mayweather's much publicized fight against Conor McGregor was a calculated business decision. After his initial retirement, Floyd returned for the mega bout, securing a massive $100 million payday. This move, while financially rewarding, was widely seen as prioritizing money over competition. Mayweather is known for his unapologetic pride, often comparing himself to other boxing greats and emphasizing his own achievements.
So your new contract, you wanted no extensions. That's one thing.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Okay. What was one of them? The ability to box?
One of them was the ability to box. They said that wasn't an option. Boxing is dead. It's not possible. This and that.
Now, what does that feel like to you, knowing that Conor McGregor did it and fought Floyd Mayweather and made $100 million?
Yes, gentlemen, let's do this.
A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. No. Sneak deserves, that's that shit I don't like.
Mayweather is known for his unapologetic pride, often comparing himself to other boxing greats and emphasizing his own achievements. While confidence is typical among elite athletes, Floyd's manner of self-promotion frequently crosses into perceived arrogance, which alienates fans and invites frequent criticism from the public and media figures alike.
Still waiting? Well, I think I'm separated now. You know, I don't think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, you know, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. But that was their era, and this is my era. I had a tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather that can break my...
While confidence is typical among elite athletes, Floyd's manner of self-promotion frequently crosses into perceived arrogance, which alienates fans and invites frequent criticism from the public and media figures alike.
Where did you get that business sense? Because you surpassed everybody in boxing and sports and everything in general. I'm watching you as like, you bigger than the NFL franchise.
You know, every time I got around my billionaire buddies, I was more like, it's cool to come over your house, but I need a house like this. It's cool to ride on your yacht, but I need a yacht like this. It's cool to ride on your jet, but I want a jet like this. And I said, no, I don't want to ride on yours. You show me how to get it. You can't be my friend if you can't show me how to get it. Once they show me how to get it, then I can install it in my children.
It's a bloodline thing.
Yes, it's about wealth. You know, I'm no longer rich, I'm wealthy.
Snoop Dogg, familiar with both the music and sports industries, drew a clear line between being rich and being wealthy. In his view, Mayweather may have accumulated vast riches, but lacks the long-term mindset that defines true wealth.
Experiences. And with me being able to make a lot of money, I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me. And it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, like you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results. Just like boxing.
Snoop's insight suggests Floyd's focus remains on the surface level of wealth, appearance over sustainability. Mayweather's endless self-comparisons to historical boxing legends serve both as brand building and a magnet for criticism. while belief in oneself is essential in the ring. Floyd's refusal to show humility, even in retirement, has turned admiration into annoyance for
The Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. He had to get the ones. Make it rain. Check it out. I need everybody. I mean everybody. That girl collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah.
Many onlookers, Floyd admitted his approach to business is centered on risk-taking. He openly stated that he invests in ventures that few people understand, viewing them as opportunities to grow his wealth quickly. However, this high-risk behavior is often seen as reckless and signals a lack of traditional financial planning across social media.